Are you absolutely, unequivocally sick and tired of the same old narrative, Leafs Nation? Are you weary of watching our beloved Maple Leafs, perennial contenders, consistently fall short of the ultimate prize, often with a glaring, undeniable hole in their top six forward group? Every season, the optimism surges, the talent is undeniable, yet a nagging question persists. Do they have enough firepower, enough depth, enough grit in those crucial scoring roles to truly go the distance? And now, with a significant void left by a star's departure, the pressure is mounting. But what if the answer isn't just out there waiting in the wings, but is currently skating for our most hated, most bitter rival? What if the key to unlocking the Maple Leafs Stanley Cup aspirations lies in a blockbuster deal that would send shockwaves across the entire NHL? A trade with the Boston Bruins that could rewrite the script of this historic rivalry. The Toronto Maple Leafs are not just a good team. They are a legitimate Stanley Cup contender, a squad brimming with elite talent and a hunger for glory. Yet, for all their offensive prowess, a critical piece of the puzzle has often felt missing, particularly in the top six forward group. This isn't just about adding a body. It's about finding a player who can seamlessly integrate into a high-octane offense, provide secondary scoring, and elevate the performance of those around him. The need for this type of impact player has only intensified this offseason as the Maple Leafs faced the difficult reality of losing Mitch Marner, a cornerstone of their offensive attack. His departure leaves a significant void, not just in terms of points, but in playmaking, puck possession, and overall offensive creativity. General Manager Brad Treliving himself has acknowledged this glaring need, recognizing that while the team has bolstered its bottom six with more physical, harder-to-play-against forwards, the top of the lineup still requires an upgrade. The clock is ticking, with training camps looming, and the urgency to address this critical area has never been more palpable. So, who could possibly fill such a crucial role, especially when time is of the essence and the market for top-tier talent is notoriously tight? Heavy.com has thrown a grenade into the conversation, proposing a trade idea that is as audacious as it is intriguing. The Maple Leafs acquiring Pavel Zacha from the Boston Bruins. Let that sink in for a moment. A direct trade with the Bruins. The very thought sends shivers down the spine of any true hockey fan, a move that would be etched into the annals of this storied rivalry. But setting aside the emotional fireworks for a moment, let's look at the hockey sense. Zacha, currently in the third year of a four-year, $19 million deal with a manageable $4.75 million cap hit, presents a compelling case. Last season, he quietly put up 14 goals and 33 assists for 47 points in all 82 games, demonstrating reliability and consistent offensive output. While his career high stands at 21 goals and 59 points, his ability to contribute secondary scoring and his versatility to play both left wing and center make him an ideal fit for Toronto's needs. Consider the role Zacha would step into. He's projected to be the team's second-line left winger, a position that saw Bobby McMahon hold the fort last season, a player who, despite his admirable effort, went scoreless in the playoffs. Zacha brings more offensive upside, more experience in a top-six role, and a proven ability to produce. As Maple Leafs analyst Matteo Giuliano of Editor-in-Leaf aptly noted earlier this offseason when linking Zacha to Toronto, when looking through their roster, Pavel Zacha seems like the most realistic fit. He is currently in the third year of a four-year deal, carrying a cap hit of $4.75 million. Giuliano further elaborated on Zacha's versatility, stating, "Zacha has played top 6 minutes for Boston as a center, and I could see him being available at the deadline if they have another rough year." While Giuliano acknowledged Zacha might not be better than Tavares as a second-line center, he emphasized his ability to play the wing, adding more versatility to the lineup, which is always a good thing. The fact that Treliving has shown a willingness to make deals with Bruins general manager Don Sweeney before, as Giuliano highlighted, only adds fuel to the fire of this audacious proposal. Zacha's affordable salary also provides flexibility, especially if the Maple Leafs were to make further moves, potentially trading someone like David Kampf or Kaje Jarnkrok to create additional cap space. Now let's talk about the cost, because a player of Zacha's caliber, especially from a division rival, doesn't come cheap. The proposed return to Boston is significant. Top forward prospect Easton Cowan, middle six forward Nick Robertson, and a 2027 fifth-round pick. This isn't a mere tinkering. It's a genuine retooling for the Bruins, acquiring assets that align with their own strategic direction. Easton Cowan is the crown jewel of this package for Boston. He is Toronto's top forward prospect, a player with immense potential and a bright future. However, for the Maple Leafs, there isn't a clear, immediate path for him to play in the NHL this season. This makes him a valuable trade chip, a prospect who can fetch a significant return for a team looking to win now. For the Bruins, Cowan represents a foundational piece for their future, a high-upside talent who can develop within their system and potentially become a key contributor down the line. Then, there's Nick Robertson, a player who has shown flashes of brilliance but hasn't quite found a consistent role in Toronto's crowded forward group. Robertson recently signed a one-year, $1.825 million extension, a manageable contract for Boston. Last season, he recorded 15 goals and 7 assists for 22 points in 69 games, demonstrating his scoring ability when given the opportunity. For the Bruins, Robertson provides a middle six forward who can step into their lineup immediately, offering secondary scoring and a fresh start in a new environment. He's a player who could thrive with increased ice time and a clearer role. The inclusion of a 2027 fifth-round pick further sweetens the deal for Boston, adding another future asset to their organizational depth. For Toronto, parting with a fifth-round pick is a small price to pay for a player who could be the missing link in their cup quest. This proposed deal is more than just a player swap. It's a strategic chess move in the ongoing battle for supremacy in the Atlantic Division. It's a statement of intent from the Maple Leafs, signaling their unwavering commitment to contending for the Stanley Cup. Acquiring Zacha would not only fill a critical need in the top six, but also weaken a direct rival in the process, a delicious irony for Leafs fans. The timing, however, is crucial. With training camps just around the corner, the window for such a significant move is rapidly closing. While general manager Brad Treliving has indicated the team has the assets to make a trade work, the longer they wait, the more difficult it becomes to integrate a new player into the system before the season begins. There's always the possibility that a top six forward acquisition might have to wait until the trade deadline, but the benefits of having Zacha from day one, allowing him to build chemistry with his new line mates, are undeniable. So, Leafs Nation, the question hangs in the air: is Pavel Zacha the answer to our prayers? Is he the piece that finally pushes this team over the top? The thought of acquiring a key player from the Boston Bruins, especially one who can immediately address a glaring need, is tantalizing. It's a bold, high-stakes gamble, but sometimes to win big, you have to play big. The time for waiting, for hoping, for mere incremental improvements feels like it's over. The time for decisive action, for a move that sends a clear message to the rest of the league, is now. What's your take, Leafs Nation? Does the thought of Pavel Zacha in blue and white excite you, or does the price, especially trading with Boston, give you pause? Let us know your thoughts, your wildest trade scenarios, and your hopes for the season in the comments below. If you're as invested in the Maple Leafs' pursuit of the Cup as we are, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for all the latest insights, analyses, and breaking news that truly matters to you.